Hi everyone! After holidays, I again deep into the world of post-punk. This time I will touch forgotten but extremely important band for this scene. Thanks to Wire, art punk became what is it. Experimental, unusual and constantly pushing the boundaries of sound. In this video I will touch on 3 significant albums. Each of them has its own signature sound, and each is worthy of detailed review. Before watching, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because for me this is extremely important. The band's first album can be called the starting point in development of the entire experimentalism of the genre. Although at first listening it doesn't really seem so. Songs were straightforward and simple by punk standards, but they became a little more complex when compared to Sex Pistols. It's not uncommon to hear interesting experiments here, either in song structure or in individual instrumental elements. For example, in my favorite track Low Down, song playing on one riff, to which a reverb effect is added at the end, or in the title track, atmosphere slowly builds up, as if something is going to happen, and indeed at the end the instrumental shows an explosion and gradual fade out. And similar interesting things can be found in almost every track, and this is incredibly cool. Also, I shouldn't cancel the fact that there are many of simple punk things. It is clear that guys are just starting, but album still is a great pleasure to listen to in one breath. With this album, band almost completely moved away from their straightforward punk roots, and the music itself became much broader and more complex. Songs have become more psychedelic and abstract. This is felt in French film Blurred, or my favorite, Maroon. I like that band started using synthesizer to add more atmosphere. In addition to synth, there is a slight classic rock influence in songs like Man's Second or Outdoor Miner. The band was able to truly reveal their sound, and each song stands out in its own way, and there was not a single one that I wanted to miss. Cheers Missing is one of my favorite post-punk albums, and is an ideal choice if you want to start diving into discography. The last album from Wire Golden Era is my least favorite release, but that doesn't mean it's boring. Musically it's still psychedelic as previous one, but with emphasis shifted to gothic side. It is obvious that this change occurred due to gaining popularity of Joy Division. This especially felt in track A Touching Display, which have balance between psychedelic and dark atmosphere. However, no matter how beautiful in their darkness such songs as The Other Windows or single KO, there are also more positive sounding stuff than continued approach of the previous album. As a result, I can say that in terms of its memorability, album perceived a little worse. It's hard to say why. Maybe because dark songs turned out great, but the lighter ones quickly flew out of my head. Expect this track. However, this does not change the fact that it's still an excellent release, in which the band's signature is preserved perfectly. Unfortunately, after album, bands broke up for 8 long years, as post-punk itself began to slowly die. But that's a completely different story.
Not present in the present. Overboard with limited.
Wire is one of the most important bands not only in post-punk, but in punk in general. They gave this simple genre their own unique vision, which stays unique even many years later. Despite the fact that bands reunited and began to release not bad albums, they were no longer able to produce such a powerful influence as before. And I'm very glad that I made these wonderful albums, because without them I wouldn't love punk as much as I do now. Thanks everyone for watching, and see you later. Bye.